So this is part 2 of our tutorial. We've previously discussed about concatenate. So this time, we will proceed with if. But before that, I would just like to give you some advice in using functions or formulas. So dito, we only have 3 data. So it's very easy for us na kung kukunin natin yung full name, instead of using concatenate, pwede naman natin i-type na lang yung mga data natin. Whereas in here, we have Carla and Deb. So kung gusto natin makuha yung full name, we could simply type Carla, Deb. Same is true with Living Vinci. But what if we have multiple data? Let's say for example, marami tayong data, or we could have as much as this data, or we could have 50, 100, or more. So, syempre, kung itatype natin lahat na yun, it would be a waste of time. So, that is where the use of functions are needed. So, gaya ng ginawa ko dun sa first tutorial, we have the concatenate function. We use the concatenate function, and here is the formula for our first name, which is Jean Panlilio. So if we have this formula, we do not have to type it again to the succeeding cells. All we have to do is select the first cell where we put our formula, and then look for this tiny square at the lower right of your active cell. And then, itapat natin ang cursor doon. Kapag napalitan na into a thin cross, then we'll just have to click it and drag it down until mapunta tayo dun sa cell, yung end nung cell range natin. So we'll just release, and automatically, kung anong ginawa natin in our first cell, mangyayari din yan to our succeeding cell. Kung mapapansin nyo dito, sa first cell natin, sa formula bar, we have here B2 and A2 as a part of our argument. And nung dinrag down natin yan, napalitan sila into B3 and A3, B4 and A4, and so on and so forth. Kasi as we drag down the formula into the succeeding cells, napapalitan natin yung mga arguments within dun sa kung ano yung kasunod nung una nating or yung pinagkuhanan natin ng formula. So that is a trick para mas mabilis tayong mabilis natin ma-apply yung mga functions natin. So, after the full name, we have a portion here or a column here for the position. And the position should have the data of sales lady or salesman. We have sales lady for female or F in the gender part, and salesman for the male, and again, the gender part. So, dito dapat ang lalabas sa position ay sales lady para sa female at salesman para sa mga male. So, again, if we have few data, we could just simply type sales lady and salesman para sa mga lalaki. But of course, kung marami yan, we could use the help of an if function. So, what does an if function have? So an if function is consist of 4 parts. Of course, the function name, which is if, okay, the equal sign first, syempre, the function name if, and as you can see at the side, there is a description, checks whether a condition is met, and returns one value if it is true and another value if it is false. So we have two values that two possible values that could be displayed after we test a certain condition. So we have the first open parenthesis, and we have here the syntax for the if function. So yung syntax niya, first is the logical test, separate, then a comma, the value if true, comma, and then the value if false. So ibig lang sabihin nito, we have to have a logical test, at kapag yung test na yon ay nag-true, ang value if true natin, yun ang lalabas sa cell. And kapag naman nag-false yung logical test natin, the value if false ang lalabas sa test natin. So, in our situation here, ang gusto nating i-test ay kung yung cells ba sa D, sa column D, kapag kapag F ang nasa column D, ang lalabas dito sa column E ay sales lady. So, kapag M naman, ang lalabas dito sa E ay salesman. So, umpisahan na natin. Equal sign, and then our if function. Lumabas siya dun sa mga options. This press tab. And then our logical test. We would like to test if, first, dito muna tayo sa row 2. We would like to test if D2, or the gender of Jean Panlilio, is equal to F. Yan ang test natin. So, we would like to know kapag F ang gender ng D2, ang lalabas dapat ay sales lady. And that is our value if true. That just simply means kapag nag-true ang ating logical test, kapag true ito, ang lalabas sa ating cell ay sales lady. But if it's not true, dapat ang lalabas dyan ay salesman. Kasi kapag hindi yan nag-true, ang ibig sabihin nun, ang laman ng cell mo sa D ay M, which is male. So, once na nakompleto na natin yung syntax ng ating if, meron na tayo ditong logical test. May value if true na tayo, which is sales lady, at may value if false na tayo, which is salesman. Always remember that if we are to put text within our argument, always enclose them in a double quotation. Okay? So, let's try if our formula will work. Just press enter. At ang lumabas ay sales lady, since our gender in row 2 is F or female. So since we already have this, we don't need to type our formula all over again to our succeeding cells. All you have to do is to do the trick that I've introduced you here. Gagawin lang, click on the first cell of our formula. Look for the tiny square on the lower right, and then drag it down. Automatically, lalabas yung sagot na hinihingi natin. Either sales lady or salesman. Dito, kung makikita nyo, dahil M ito, or male siya, ang lumabas ay salesman. Okay.